Hello, Leo. Thank you for joining me for your June monthly overview reading. I call these really raw readings because they can be triggering. I don't know what messages want to come through. Whatever comes through, comes through. It can be anything under the blue moon. So they can potentially be triggering. The messages can be triggering because I do not know what is going to come up or come through, because I do these as a combination of kind of I channel intuition, channel scrying. I use the cards as a tool, where they basically, when a card comes out, messages come to me, kind of that, almost like I said, kind of a channeled thing. So they may not be the traditional messages of the meanings of the tarot cards themselves. So understand that, and whatever comes through, comes through. I can't help what messages come through. It's whatever I tap in on, whatever wants to come through based on what cards come up. So it can be anything under the blue moon. So just know that, Leo. And so the way I do these is 3 rows. Your first row is going to be your emotional self. Your second row is going to be your soul self or intuition. And then the third row is going to be your physical self. So kind of what you're feeling and thinking, and then what your intuition, what at a deeper subconscious intuitive level, what may be going on that you may or may not be aware of. And then your physical self is kind of like bringing it into the 3D reality of almost like what's going on in the 3D. So where the soul self is kind of that 5D energy, the physical self is kind of more at that 3D, the physical reality around us. And then of course that first row is kind of what it kind of sets the stage of what we're feeling and thinking about, what's on our mind, and then how we're dealing with that on many levels. So it's like our soul kind of telling us how, maybe giving us some insight on how to deal with whatever problems coming through for the month of June. And then, what's going on, like what are we seeing physically around that. So that's kind of how these kind of work. And then at the end, I pull one card for love, for the overall, your love message for the month of June. And I do that because most of these messages aren't love related. So, and I know people are interested in love, so I pull that one card at the end about around love for your sign for the month of June. Gosh, you're Leo, you're being a little bit feisty, a little saucy on me here right now. If you're not wanting to cooperate here. So food and hunger, that's an interesting card. So what are you hungry for in your life? What are you desiring? What are you hungry for? That's what I'm really picking up on. That's not, it says food and hunger, but I'm really picking that up as a desire. What are you hungry for? Like if you think about, lions, they're animals of prey, they reserve their energy, and they only, they attack only when they need to. They hunt only when they need to. When they're hungry, they go out there and hunt. And I'm really picking up on this, like, what are you wanting to go after? What are you hungry for? What are you desiring in your life, that you're hungry for, that you feel like you're lacking in, is what I'm like. There's a hunger for something that you don't have, is what I'm really picking up on, Leo. So we're getting your emoji card for the month of June. How are we going to be feeling? How is Leo going to be feeling? Okay, that one popped right out. So overall, pretty good. I mean, that's feeling happy, feeling pretty good. I think month of June is going to be a pretty good month for you, is what I'm picking up on, Leo. It's going to be a pretty good month. What do we got with this food and hunger? What are we thinking about? What are we feeling? What are we feeling in the month of June? What's on our mind? What goes with this food and hunger card, please? Oh yeah, like definitely, definitely there's something you're desiring. You got the Nine of Cups there. So definitely something, like I said, there's something, and it's funny enough because this is like a bartender, can almost be like a chef, bartender, it's that indulgence. Like what are you hungering, what are you desiring, hungering for? Like I said, there's something that you're wanting. You feel like you're missing, that you have a desire for, that you want to go after. What are you craving? Definitely on that Nine of Cups, picking up indulgence. Almost an overindulgence, actually, Leo. And when you feel like scarcity, when you're in that mindset of scarcity, you can tend to overindulge. If you feel like you've been going without something, you can in fact feel like, you tend to like, you want to overindulge because you're coming from that place of lack, so you really, really want it, so you tend to overindulge instead of just do something in moderation. So I'm really feeling that kind of energy of maybe a little bit overindulging in something that you desire, that you hunger, that you crave for. And this is something that with the Six of Cups here, definitely picking up on the tail end of that Mercury retrograde energy. Where we do have the first few days of this month, we're still in that Mercury retrograde through I think the 2nd or 3rd of June. I think through the 3rd of June. So you, with the Six of Cups, I'm almost feeling like it's like really feeling this need to like come together. Like I'm feeling like playfulness, overindulgence, wanting to have a good time. Like you feel like you're kind of, just wanting to have some fun. Really feeling like funny enough with these cups, I'm really feeling like, like set, like if you're like buying everybody a drink, kind of like overindulging in drink. I'm really picking up that, like wanting to celebrate, like go out, have a good time, like go out and drink, have a good time, but not like being a little bit like overindulgent and having fun and having partying, having a good time kind of a vibe. Wanting to celebrate something, which is this, wanting to be happy and celebrate something. You're desiring, like wanting to have a good time, so to speak. But just be cautious to be a little bit, that you might overindulge a little bit. So be a little bit cautious of that. Definitely feeling that. But there's nothing wrong with wanting to have a good time. And, even with this Wheel of Fortune, it's like you're wanting to change your luck. You're wanting to, to change your circumstances. Like I really am feeling like the Leos that this is possibly resonating with are Leos that have just come out of like a really have had some difficulties lately, and so they're wanting to flip that energy. It's like maybe you've had you've been hard at work, and so you haven't had much time to yourself to go out and have a good time, or your finances haven't been quite there where you could go out and splurge on yourself and celebrate, maybe go buy something for yourself or go out. I'm really picking up on this vibe of feeling like this, like I said, almost overindulging yourself, like going out and partying, celebrating, or going out on a vacation, where you're spoiling yourself, going out and buying something that you've been wanting because you haven't been able to. So it's doing something this month of June, Leo, that where you're going to be spoiling yourself in some way is what I'm really picking up on. So we need to move on to our intuitive self. But that's what's on your mind. That's what you're feeling and thinking for the month of June is is needing to, you feel like you need to spoil yourself in some way, like you have been sitting in this lack, like you've had to go without, where you haven't had either the money, the time, the resources to do something for yourself, and you finally might have that, and so you're like really like I said, be cautious of being overindulgent, because I'm really picking that up as a warning. So funny enough, for your soul self, you have dancing through eternity. So I am going to say I'm picking up on, not going to lie, I'm really picking up on, right off the bat, is soulmate energy. So so this isn't going to resonate with everyone, of course, but I feel like Leos are looking for a significant other. They're looking for that person that is their person, like that person that they can dance with throughout eternity, lifetime after lifetime, their soulmate, their life partner, their if you believe in it, like twin flame, that kind of like your person. You're looking for your person, wanting to connect at a soul level. That's what you desire, is to find your person. So, and let's see, I think we need to get some other cards, but that's what I really am picking up off of that Dancing Through Eternity card, is really wanting to connect, even with like your tribe, wanting to go out with people, like have, surround yourself with people and things that make you happy, that connect with you on that soul level, Leo. So I see you turning your back on anything that is not going to bring you happiness, it's not, if it's not resonating with you, Leo, you're turning your back on it. You only want to surround yourself with things that make you happy, that bring you peace, that make you happy in your life. And this is at your soul level. This is what your intuition, what you're desiring is to surround yourself with happiness and peace, and like I said, wanting to connect with somebody that's your person, at its deep soul level. So we have the, let's see, Three of Pentacles, and the font is so small. Okay, so the Hangman. So I really feel like this is really interesting, because I love these cards. This Royo Dark Tarot deck, I love the cards because I use this for the soul, because it gets kind of those darker energies, kind of the hidden energies of the cards and the imagery. It's so different than the traditional tarot. And so with these cards, I'm really feeling like, it's like you're confronting your demons, so to speak. You're facing your fears, and because, like, interesting enough, this Three of Pentacles, it's like that lady is trying to, like, tame the beast. That's a creepy looking creature on there, but she's like working with it. She's working with it to try and cooperate and work with the people around her. Like I said, wanting to really picking up on, wanting to not be in that, like I said, turn your back on anything that isn't going to work with you. That if you're not going to work with me, and it's like looking at the deeper parts of people, like on the, what is your, like if you're connecting with someone or something around you, seeing it for what it really is, because like looking past the outward appearance to find the true diamond in the rough, you know, trying to find um, what that person or place or thing, you know, what are they at that deeper level, you know, not the surface level, what, not that physical level, but who they are in their soul, and understanding, you know, I don't care what you look like, what you have. It's that kind of an energy of really looking at people and things for what they are, and closing your door, like I said, kind of closing the door, turning your back, walking away from anything that isn't authentic and genuine, like it doesn't want to work you, that doesn't work with you on that soul level. And so you're in that, you know, with this hangman and the soul, I really see that as is using that discernment of determining, you know, what and who is really right for you, and wanting to just, you know, especially with what you have in your emotions here, Leo, of wanting to, you know, party, celebrate yourself, spoil yourself, you know, you're wanting to just have a good life, and you want the things and people in your life that are there at the soul level. You want to surround yourself with those things that are going to bring you this, you know, what you've been longing for, this happiness, this joy, you know, and you're seeking out your partner, your other half, the person that's going to bring you what you long for, what you hunger for, you know, that kind of happiness where you feel like a kid again, where you feel like everything's going your way, where you feel happy and secure, and like your life is a celebration. It's something to celebrate, you know. I'm really picking that up. It's that wanting to be the sun, you know, and you're wanting to only surround yourself with people and things that are going to bring out that sun in you, that, you know, that light, that illumination, that fun, the fun loving, bright sun that Leo is. You know, you want to stand in that power, because I feel like these Leos are people that have struggled with that. Like they've struggled with finding a person that really lets them shine, you know, so they're trying to find that person that really makes them shine and be the star that they are. And, you know, they're tired of going without, of feeling like they're struggling, or the scarcity mindset of longing and hungering and desiring for something that they don't have, and they're wanting to find that, they're wanting to really feel that and find that. I'm really picking that up. So let's go ahead and move on to your physical self, Leo. What do we have for Leo's physical self for the month of June, please? Tell me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see here. So you have spirit of place. So I'm really picking up, you know, this is understanding your place in the world is what I'm really picking up on, Leo. Is understanding your place in the world. Like you're beginning to understand what you truly want and desire, what brings you happiness, what you're longing for, what you're needing, and you're wanting to go find it. You know, you're wanting to go out and bring that into your life. You're wanting to manifest that into your life, that thing that you're desiring and longing for. You're wanting to go out and make it happen. Be that King of Wands and go out there and take action and make it happen in your life. Look at that Ace of Wands. Yeah, the world, wanting to start that new cycle. Ace of Wands with passionate new beginning. Really felt that. So it's not surprising that came through. I was really feeling that Ace of Wands energy. Like I said, being that King of Wands, your fiery self, and then the Ace of Wands come out. Yeah, you're wanting to go after what it is you're longing for and desiring that you haven't desired. So, well, we have 4 cards that came out there at the end. Let's see what we've got here. So yeah, wanting to move past this, just this is the energy I feel. This Five of Pentacles is the energy you've been sitting in, Leo. I think that this is what you're trying to get out of, that you've been in that energy, whatever it is, and you have this desire, to just, like I said, I really, with this Queen of Pentacles, I feel like I said, you want your happiness, your peace, and you're wanting to have fun, and that romantic side of you, the you're wanting to, I really am feeling like that, wanting to go out, have a good time, with that Knight of Cups. I'm feeling those romantic vibes, going back to this dancing through eternity, is you're seeking out with this, even with this Page of Swords, it's like you're seeking out that partner, you're seeking out that thing which you desire, that you long for, that you desire. You're seeking that out. You're wanting to bring that into your reality. You're wanting to find that, that peace and happiness and joy. Like I said, you're wanting to find that person that is going to be, like, that's going to lift you up, to make you shine and glow, and help you glow up, in a sense, to have the, whatever it is you're longing for and missing, you're wanting to end that, being in this place of lack, of not having what you want, and wanting to just make your life the best life that you can make it. You're not afraid to whatever it is up here that you're longing for, desiring for. This is a Leo that's ready to go after it, ready to make it happen in their life, ready to, with that world, ready to close out an old cycle and start anew and make things happen in their life, with that Ace of Wands, wanting to, change the reality, the spirit of place. Like I said, that's your world around you. You're wanting to change, your reality, and into something that you're desiring. And I see a Leo that's doing that. So we're going to go ahead and, as I said, wrap it up with the one card we're going to pull for love for the month of June. What can Leos expect for love for the month of June? Knight of Cups. So this Knight of Cups is reflected in that Knight of Cups that's down there. So I really feel like, Leo, that you could have somebody that shows up in your life this month, in the month of June, that is going to offer you that cup. And you may want to give that cup back. I feel that you are searching. You're searching for your person, Leo. But I also see that, you're only going to accept someone into your life that comes right. That gives you that cup of love, that lifts you up. Like I said, that supports you and lets you, helps you become that bright star that you are, like lets you shine, that doesn't hold you back, that doesn't, that lets you shine the way you need to shine, that really appreciates you, and what you bring to the table, is what I really feel like. But I see you seeking that, that Knight of Cups. I definitely see you seeking that in the month of June, that you're going after, what it is you desire, and what you want in love, and in every aspect, whatever, because this can be that, like I said, that a desire can be not just romantically, but other aspects of life too. But there are for some Leos that, you are looking for that partner. You're looking for your other half. And I think that I'm picking up off of this Knight of Cups, that there could be someone coming into your life that might fit that bill for some of you. That there, if not, that you're definitely going to get offers of love this month in June. Leo, definitely going to get offers. And you're going to be deciding whether you want to return that cup or not. Definitely feel playful energy. Like I said, definitely felt up at the top. you know, when we did your emotional self, that overindulgence, I said going out, having a good time. You could be meeting people that you're going to go out and have a good time with, get to know. Definitely feeling that playful energy as well. With that Six of Cups, feeling that childlike, playful energy. Knight of Cups can talk about, you know, being romantic and playful as well. You know, kind of that kind of dating energy, having, you know, going out and have a good time, taking you out on a date, taking you out to have a good time. So that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope you like this message. If you did, please feel free to like and comment below and subscribe to my channel if you are moved to do so. I appreciate everyone that does because it helps my channel grow and it shares your energy with me. So thank you so much. I wish you the best month of June. Joy, love, and light.